New restaurant. I'm set for my guests to come.
Why are there no customers tonight? What happened? Let me search online to see if there's any solution. This one seems good. Just eat. How does JustEat generate value? Through four major service categories that it offers for restaurants and diners. First, technology. It enables restaurants to efficiently manage their order process by reducing communication errors, time spent on processing. JustEat website enables consumers to make informed choices about what food to order in a quick and convenient way. Second, scalability. JustEat invests heavily on its platform to meet the increasing demands. Third, people. JustEat has a central team who are responsible for designing, implementing, supporting, and promoting the website, as well as local teams who geographically support the sales. Lastly, brand. JustEat has a positive and strong brand identity of being the world's leading online marketplace for takeaway food. Next, this is the revenue model of JustEat. The largest portion of the sales come from commission, which is on average charging restaurants 12% on successful order placed. For the rest of the revenue, it comes from administration fee, one-off connection fee, and other top-up service offered. Lastly, here are some of the service features provided by JustEat for restaurants. For example, like free website design and promotion as search engines. Receive direct printed order copies straight from Just Connect terminal. Funds will be collected, less the fees are made to the restaurant twice per month.
Okay, JustEat has a very unique business proposition as it creates value for both restaurant owners as well as for the customers. So, I have Brian here with me, who is actually a restaurant owner himself. And so, Brian, tell us what made you decide to consider outsourcing your delivery service to an online portal like JustEat?
Well, for us, labor costs and as well as transport costs is quite really expensive in Singapore, and so it makes more sense for us to outsource our delivery to another company like JustEat. And in addition to that, we can also leverage on their marketing platform and also their online presence.
Okay, so does that actually bring up your business as well?
Yes, of course, because all these are considered like additional revenue, and all these people will never be able to step into the restaurant because of some factors. So it's definitely additional revenue.
Okay, so that I can actually safely say that you raise revenue without actually incurring more costs.
Yes, definitely.
Right, thanks, Brian. JustEat also creates value for the restaurant's customers, who are mostly young working professionals. So Tim, why are you queuing here and how long have you been queuing up for?
Well, I've been queuing up here for almost an hour, and I just want to have my favorite Japanese tendon. How I wish there's a service like JustEat, so I can literally just eat at home and eating at the comfort at my own home.
Okay, why do you not want to cook for yourself at home then?
Are you kidding me? I've been working for the past 12 hours, and cooking will be the last thing that's in my mind. No way I'm gonna cook at home.
Great. As you can see, JustEat business model is truly unique as it marries both restaurant owners and their customers and creating values for both of them.
JustEat was established in Denmark in the year 2000. Within its first decade, they managed to expand their global presence in 8 countries. Today, they operate in 15 countries worldwide. Their method in expanding their global footprint is primarily through the acquisition of local players who were already strong in the domestic market. In 2011 alone, they acquired 7 companies in Europe, North America, and South America. This mode of growth is effective for companies whose growth strategy is driven by speed, although it can be capital intensive. Through the acquisition of local players, they can expedite the process of securing the local market by leveraging on the brand familiarity that has already been built. Groupon did the same when they bought over local companies to expand their presence in Russia, Hong Kong, India, and also Malaysia, among others. This model for growth appears to be a growing trend among startups all around the world and can truly provide the competitive edge for their businesses.
One can observe that JustEat is dealing with a very tough competition in many markets, and particularly the international ones where they're currently expanding. If the company wants to be successful in this conquest, it should consider adopting a blue ocean strategy in order to differentiate itself and creating a new demand instead of going on a price battle against a tough competition. JustEat should consider to heavily invest in research and development in order to innovate new services that will set the company apart in those new markets. As an example, JustEat could consider not only food delivery, but also expanding in other type of product delivery. People need to eat, but they also need to travel, work, sleep. JustEat has the know-how, the technology, and probably the dynamism to further innovate and maintain the leadership in this particular business.
In order for JustEat to grow their business continuously, it is necessary for the company to move into the next phase of the evolution of their business. We would like to make 3 suggestions for JustEat to consider. The first one, JustEat to consider to establish equity alliance partnership with some of the top restaurants that serve in their major market. The second one is for JustEat to consider venturing into some additional services in this online demand market space, such as car grooming, beauty care, or laundry services, as likely that the same pool of the customer that ordering food from JustEat website will be enjoying the additional services. The last suggestion that we have is for JustEat to consider selling off their company to a major internet giant such as Facebook, Google, or Amazon in order to strengthen their financial situation to compete in this very tight market space, as there are so many startups these days offering exactly the same services as JustEat.